All right, what's going on? It's Celtics post-game live. Celtics falling to the Dallas Mavericks, 127-120. A game where the Celtics actually trailed by 27 points midway through that fourth quarter. The bench with a nice comeback there at the end to make up 20 points in it. Tom Giles, Brian Scalabrine, Eddie House with you here. Scal, I'll start with you. Your thoughts on tonight, just overall.
I think Dallas came in with a ton of energy. Got Klay Thompson going off. I think he might have been motivated by the Jimmy Butler situation of him getting that $59 million contract extension. And from there, Dallas was on a different level. I think we tried to match their energy, but we didn't get anywhere close to what we needed to do. This game, besides the bench at the end of the game, this game was another one of those. We're at home. We just don't have the energy, and teams are really excited about coming into our building.
I feel the same way. I feel that we came out with a little lackluster effort to start the game, and that team felt revitalized, rejuvenized, whatever thing you want to put in, and then afterwards, it don't even matter. But this is the thing. They made shots, and we just didn't defend good enough. It wasn't like they were making a bunch of tough shots. They just made shots, And they made a few tough shots, and once, Scal, once you see the ball go through the hole a couple of times, and sometimes it's hard to cut that water off, and we just couldn't cut that water off until I think that the second unit, that bench unit, I thought they did a good job of competing. Not that the first unit didn't compete, but it was a lot easier for the Dallas Mavericks in the first part of this game.
You talked about revitalized, re-energized. Klay Thompson, as Scal brought up, Eddie, what did you see from him early on in this game? Because he finished with 25, but he had 23 points at the half and was the big reason why Dallas was in control.
But look how he was moving. He's not just standing somewhere just waiting for the ball to come to him. Hopefully he catches it. Hopefully he gets to do. He was able to play his natural game right there. But like that spot up corner shot. But like all of these shots that you're looking at that he's making are off of what he normally does. It's catch and shoot. It's moving, getting into a rhythm, dribble handoffs. It's just getting him in the way, flare screens, all kind of stuff to get him in the right situation to make him feel as comfortable as possible. So I think that he feels probably revitalized because he's not a guy that has to just stand in the corner, and hopefully Luka could throw him the ball.
I talked about the NBA, like there's been a big shift. They want people moving. They want people cutting. They want people playing off the move. They want people going into flare screens and diving guys to the basket. No, I'm not a Luka hater. I think Luka's amazing, but Dallas seems to be able to move around freely. And for us, it takes a lot of effort to guard that. We didn't have the effort today, and we didn't have the effort to get back into Klay Thompson's space. And he was a throwback performance. Klay Thompson was an all-time great player. Like just a couple years ago before the injury, this guy was rattling off championships. He had 60 points on like 5 dribbles. He had 37 points in a quarter. And today was a little bit of a throwback. And I'm not sure we respected, Klay Thompson, which I get it. Like he hasn't played well or at that level in a long time. But like those old heads, they can always have those throwback performances.
And that, again, had Dallas in control really from the first quarter where they had a 9-point lead right after the first. And the other thing, too, was that, this was a Dallas team that was without 3 starters, yet their bench still went absolutely crazy in this one. He started adding up. Spencer Dinwiddie had 22, Max Christie 15, Najee Marshall had 20. Eddie, their bench brought it tonight for the Mavericks.
Yeah, I just don't think that we guarded well tonight. That's the main thing. Like we were getting cracked off the dribble. We were in the wrong spot at the wrong time, and then late rotations and stuff like that. But Dinwiddie is somebody that could always go out there and give you buckets. The rest of the bench, I just feel like the Mavericks, they have a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? They're like, okay, now we're resetting. We're about to change the way that we play. We don't have to just stand around. Now I could get in my bag a little bit. And I think that is always something that either is going to continue, or when the dust settles, then you'll see like, okay, cool. That lasted just like when you have a coaching change, right? Everybody is excited. Oh yeah, we got a coaching change. We're about to rah, 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 rah. Then all of a sudden, the dust settles and we'll see what happens. But, we were the recipient of all the rah-rah and especially the excitement that it seems like that the Dallas Mavericks have.
I guess the question that I think a lot of fans wonder about this team right now is that the Celtics are the best team on the road at 20-6. And they're 16-10 at home. So why is it? Because you brought it up, just
I don't know.
What is it about, you're coming and obviously it's one of those things in the NBA. You come home after a road trip, first game back, sometimes there can be a letdown, but why?
Eddie will have a better answer to this than I would.
Okay.
I lived a simple life. When my wife said, yo, you should be playing more, I'd be like, yo, you don't know. Just like you, it's not like that. So, Eddie, you explain this question.
Scal.
For real,
Scal,
you have a real answer for this.
What's funny is, no, really though, what's funny is I was finna go there because I said that with Drew, right? Sometimes people like to get away from home, and they could play better when they're away from home.
Well, we know what you said. I'm not saying the same thing you said. I'm saying like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My boys never called me up and been like, you should be playing more. You should get more shots. They never said that. I don't have friends that do that. I never had anybody in my life be like, yo, man, you got to shoot more. Hey, can I get better tickets?
Not even at USC?
Nah, man, I'm just not roll. I don't roll like that. So I have a wife, and that's it. And she knows. She goes to the game. She comes home. I don't hear nothing from anybody. I remember other people saying stuff like, man, I need to get more shots, but I don't remember anybody ever telling me I need to get more shots.
Hey, because you wasn't looking to shoot. That's why.
No, it don't matter.
They say you need some more dribble handoff.
I got delusional friends too. I got them too, but they just not in my life. If you my boy and you tell me I need to be playing more, then you need to keep it moving. That's how I looked at it.
Peep game on this though, Scal.
Okay, you tell me.
Maybe when we're uncomfortable, and you're not comfortable when you're on the road because you're on the road, you're traveling, and you're in a hotel, you're not eating the food that you normally would eat, or you don't have the comfort of your wife or your kids around you. And so maybe being uncomfortable makes this team a lot better.
It does
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
No, that would make a lot of sense because they were underdogs against Cleveland. They look great. We were supposed to beat Dallas by 12.5. We did not beat Dallas by 12.5. That is a 39.5 point difference from what Vegas thought and our starters were at. So maybe Eddie's right.
Better at being uncomfortable. All right.